So greetings from Pennsylvania once again. We are down here in Bucks County in southeastern Pennsylvania in the town of Yardley. And this was a recommendation for me to come here today. This is the Slate Hill Cemetery. And they said you're gonna find some really old marker stones here. And I looked it up, and sure enough, there's some oldies in this cemetery. It's divided up into several sections. Some of the sections are what they call Quaker sections, where the Quakers were buried. They're some of the first inhabitants of Pennsylvania. William Penn was a Quaker. So we're gonna have a look around. The oldest one that we should find dates back to 1698. So that's pretty cool. So here's an initial look. I parked right over there by the substation. This out here is the Taylorsville Road, I think it's called, or Main Street, maybe here in Yardley. But here's one section. I think this is one of the newer sections from the 1800s. But we'll have a look around. Yeah, I'm excited to be here. I'm in a bit of a grouchy mood, though. I'll explain it a little bit. I don't want to focus on that, though. I tried to stop somewhere else this morning. That didn't work out. But yeah, there's a lot of veterans here. Some Civil War veterans back there. Everywhere you see a flag is a veteran. But these are not super old yet. You know, William Denby died in 1888. But the Quaker sections of this cemetery were founded in 1690. So yeah, that's old. Like I said, the oldest one I know about here is 1698. There's probably others that are older than that, but they don't have a marker stone anymore. We've talked about that in a number of videos. Anywhere you see a lot of these open areas, there probably is a body down there. It just doesn't have a stone marker anymore. In fact, there's a lot of little flags out here. I wonder if they're doing something with that. But yeah, I don't know what it is. I love old dates. You know, I collect coins on and off, and there's just something about finding really old dates on coins. And it's the same thing with grave markers, tombstones. I love ancient history. Even in front of us, there's little red flags all the way throughout here, red ones. There's some yellow ones up that way, so I'm not sure. They're all kind of in open areas here. It's like here's an open area. There's probably bodies in there. But yeah. Let's see what some of these say. These are really readable too. These white stones. Died in 1849. Anne. There's a name for you. Anderina. Daughter of Anne. Died in 1849. So these aren't 1800s yet. 1863. 1840. In memory of, these are some different names. Cormac Nicholson, who departed this life 1831. There's an oldie back here, just I don't know if there's anything written on it. That could be his footstone as well, though. That might be what that is. It's nicely kept, though. Don't really see signs of vandalism anymore. That's, you know, you often see that in these old cemeteries. Big old trees. I don't think we're in the real old section yet, though. Yes, I don't think we're in the real old section yet. The Quaker section. I was just thinking that because I know that the Moravians, we've been to a Moravian cemetery or two, and they lay their tombstones flat in the ground. I was just looking down past there. I don't think the Quakers did that, though. I was just wondering if there were some down there that were flat in the ground. Yeah, some of these have these little scan codes next to them too. I guess you could learn about that individual. Yeah, tons more of these flags. Alright, let's find some oldies. Well, these are still 1800s. William Neild, 1867, 63. Where are our 1600s at? Yeah, the one we're looking for looks something like that one or that one right there, just a smaller rounded one. Although I wonder if this one is it. Are you? No, this is not it. Although I see a 17, I believe I see a 1753 down there though. Yeah, so there's an older one, 1753. Alright, so we're getting older. Got a whole row up here, but these are not what we're looking for either. You see these have the headstone and the footstone. See, there's like a whole cluster here, and then there's these huge open areas, which I said before probably have people buried in them. Yeah, because a lot of these are not terribly old, but then you have that 1753 one we saw there. All right, let's head down there. Yeah, here's some newer-ish looking ones, like 1918, 1909. Any of this one, which looks really old. I don't see anything written on this one. It also looks like the one I'm looking for, but I don't think it is. So that one is similar to the one I'm looking for. I have it here on my phone. I took a picture of it at home. You can see that. It's clearly, maybe that's blurry, but it says 1698 on it pretty clearly. That's not the one we're looking for. Yeah, so it's a beautiful, quaint little cemetery, but it's not quite what I was expecting. I thought there'd be a lot more older ones to see. I only found the old wise is that 1753 one. But yeah, I guess I'm just gonna walk down here a little bit. There's an open area down here, but I don't see any markers anywhere. Get down this way. Some nice trees, but there's no grave markers down here that I can see offhand. Just some robins. Nice to see them. Huh. I'm kind of wondering if I'm in the right place. Yeah, there's nothing down here, so let's go back up. Okay, I see an older looking one right up in there. That might be the one. Straight ahead there. Let's walk up there together. It's that style that I'm looking for. I saw my phone and it's slanted a little bit. Are you our 1698 marker? I don't think so. I think this is just a footstone to this one. Yeah, oh, we looked at this one earlier. Cormac Nicholson. I think that's just his footstone. Yeah, that's not what we're looking for. I got tricked by that one. Just check the back here quick. Yeah, just has his initials. Oh. Yeah, but now I'm wondering if I'm at the right. Am I at the right spot? Like I said, I was already a little bit grouchy this morning. I tried to film at the Mercer Museum. Someone gave me a ticket for the Mercer Museum. They have a Doan Gang exhibit there, but I asked if I could film there. They weren't sure, and they asked someone else there, and they said I could, but they're gonna charge me like $50 for a permit to film there. I was like, okay, and I said, well, what if I just take a couple pictures? They're like, oh yeah, you still have to pay $50. I turned that down. I'll talk about that in another video. Maybe one of my mail time and chat videos. That kind of, they were nice about it. I was nice to them, but I'm not paying $50 just to take a couple pictures. I mean, besides the fact that someone bought a ticket for me, I feel like, anyway. So it kind of made me grouchy a little bit. So, anyway, I hope I didn't make a mistake here and come to the wrong cemetery. I have to look at my phone. It was called the Slate Hill Cemetery on Google Maps, though. Yeah, because these just don't have the age. I don't even see any Revolutionary War markers here. All the war markers I see are from the Civil War. There's two over there. Everybody see a flag or one of these metal markers. Like here's somebody, Moses Harvey Suber, first lieutenant, 20 PA Cavalry, died in 1863, so he probably died during the war. So up there's another Civil War soldier. The website did say there's a number of Civil War veterans here. John Vansant, 11th PA Infantry, but he survived. He died in 1889. So, all right, I'm not really sure. Okay, I'll keep looking around. Well, we are at the right spot, Slate Hill Burying Ground. There's a Quaker dude up there. And over here, this sign also says Historic Slate Hill Cemetery. Established 1690. So this is the one. But where is everybody? I mean, well, the ones we're looking for. Has it something to do with the flags? Did they remove some or something? For some reason? I don't know. I'm starting to wonder. We look at that one straight ahead. Oh, you know what? Right there it is. I see the 1698 on it from here. Huh. Wow, it's in the shade here a little bit, but right, that's the one. 1698. Walked right past it earlier. Yeah, I think you can make out the 1698 in the shade. Yeah, using my phone light a little bit. I think it says, here lies the body of Joseph Sharp, I think it says. I think that's an SH. Similar, something like that. The son of, I couldn't quite make out the name. I think Christopher. And the rest is kind of buried there. Sharp or Shorp? It's a little bit shaded out. It's 1698, so he's probably just a child, I would think. 1698. So as it says, the son of. But yeah, there it is, 1698. If you get a little bit closer, you can see the date a little bit clearer there. 1698. That is our oldest grave marker we have seen yet on this channel, or for me as well. Wow. Let's see if there's anything on the other side. But it's a pretty thick stone too. It just doesn't fit in with the rest. Like all the rest of these are from the 1800s, and then you have this one right here. Yeah, it doesn't say anything in the back. I might try that QR code. See if I can get anything off of that. Yes, I was able to get some information off of that. To use the QR code there. Joseph Sharp. Well, I was right about the name. What does it say? I should have my reading glasses, but I don't. This stone is the oldest original grave marker in Slate Hill, dated 1698. So we know there were burials prior to this one. Like I said earlier, there's other burials in here. The cemetery was established in 1690. Yeah, talks about some stuff I already mentioned. Right. Yeah, it says, here lies the body of Joseph Sharp, the son of Christopher. That's about what we got from reading it, yep. So we got the inscription right on that one. Joseph Sharp. Here lies the body of Joseph Sharp, the son of Christopher. I feel like I might say more below that, but it's kind of buried. I feel like my camera's crooked a little bit. Let me fix that. Okay, I think that's a little bit better. It just seems odd because this is 1698. Over there's like 1870 something. There's like anything around it is almost 100 years later than this one. So it just seems out of place. Like, I don't know. Like where are the since there was one 1698, one from the 1600s. I thought there'd be others here. I might look around a little bit more, but I mean, I'm not criticizing this cemetery. I guess I had thought there'd be more. I mean, as the information said on that QR code and what I said before, there are older people buried here, marked. They just don't have a marker. There's plenty of people from 1600s and 1700s, they just don't have one of these. So it was different back then. All right, let's look around just a little bit more, see if we can find another oldie of sorts. But now the sun has shined on it just a little bit. It's a little bit clear. You can see that 1698 a little bit better there. That's cool though. And as far as finding the oldest markers, it's the death date that's important, because the death date, this is when the marker was put. Birth dates can be, older, but that's not how old the marker is. You only put the marker out when the person dies. So, all right. I just noticed all these smaller ones here. These always mean children. There's a Jane Cook, 1840 to 43, only 3 years old. Lucilia Cook, 43 to 49. Abigail Cook, 55 to 56, only 2 years old. And that's a lot of children. Here's Aaron Cook and Letitia. This must be all their children, because over here's some more. Oh, these are different last name though. George Gregor, 79 to 84, 5 years old. Lorena, 1880 to 84. Henry, not even a year old. From February of 1891 to July of 91. Wonder where their parents are. Let's say Gregor. Anyway, I don't see their parents here. But yeah, those little ones are always children. And down here's another old one. I don't know if there's any writing on that one or not. That definitely looks old. And here's more of these markers. It's kind of, I can't help but wonder, are they marking other graves here? There's nothing written on them. If you know, you can let me know in the comments. Like these ones are more like plastic. Some of the other ones are more like, cloth, like flag material. So they're kind of like in a row. So I don't know. There's that other old one we were looking at. I feel like you can see a date on this one now, with the sunshine on it. Yeah, I think I see an 1830 down there. There's probably some kind of name on there, but this one doesn't have a QR code though either. That's kind of a neat idea, the QR codes. You can learn more about the people. Another Civil War veteran there. Served for the Rhode Island Volunteer Infantry. Okay, more and more I'm starting to think those flags are marking things. Because here I see a flag, and there is a marker right here, tombstone marker. It's either broken off or buried. I feel like there is some writing on there. So yeah, so that's marking something. So I think that's what all these flags are marking, I'm gonna guess. But as I said earlier, if you know for sure, you can let me know in the comments. But that's what this seems to be doing. I feel like that confirms it right there. How they know they're here, I'm not sure. I guess if you use a probe, if there is some kind of stone marker. If you use like a metal probe, you can like probe for the stone. And some of these stones might be laying flat, like the Moravians did that. Not sure if the Quakers ever did that. Instead of having the stone upright, they lay it flat, but then over time it gets covered with, grass goes over and everything, so. Alright. Yeah, some of these trees have those QR codes too. Maybe I'll click on one of those, see what it says. Like this tree right here has one. I wonder what, is there something special about this tree? Let's find out. Alright, let's see here. Oh, it's for a guy. Charles Anderson. Huh. Not sure why it's by the tree. Unless the tree ate his marker, but it's right here. Let me check the stone there. Yeah, I thought maybe there's a stone right up here, but that's not Charles, so. I don't know, maybe they know from some of the records that Charles is right here. Anyway. But he was born in 1831, it said, so that wouldn't have been a really old one either. Alright, but I think that'll be it for this cemetery though. We found what we were looking for. I feel like I had a different perception in mind for what I would find here. I felt like I was going to find a lot of really, really old markers from, like, you know, late 1600s and early 1700s. Even some birth dates like earlier in the 1600s. That's kind of what I was looking forward to. I'm not going to say I was disappointed, because we did find the one from 1698, which is my oldest marked tombstone so far. I know there are older ones. There's one in some cemeteries I need to go to in Philadelphia. But anyway, it's still cool to find them. I was hoping to find some more older ones. But anyway, that's okay. I think I'll take one more look at that one before we head out. And just one last look at our 1698 marker there. Still seems a little out of place with all the others. I mean, we're calling these ones from the 1800s newer, but compared to this one, they are newer. Alright, we'll head back this way. I realized I kind of didn't explore the one over there as much. Although I think maybe the ones over there are a bit newer. As I said, this cemetery is kind of split into two. I think where we are is what they called the Quaker Cemetery. Oh, the daffodils are coming up. Look at that. My first spring flowers. That one's already blooming there too. Oh, my shadow's in the way. Yeah, cool. Our first daffodils of the season. Wow. Spring is here. Yeah, I didn't really look at I didn't go up here. Let's go up here quick. Yeah, lots of pieces, some stumps of ones. Some leaning against the wall there. Yeah, once again, there's some more flags over here too. I guess that's an old one right there. Andrew Johnson. Yeah, 1914 he died, so these seem a little bit newer. But yeah, I think that'll be it, folks, for this one. Hey, if you know a cemetery that has even older markers in it, you can let me know down below in the comments when I should go visit. Or even, it doesn't have to be an older than 1698, but just some, I like the old cemeteries. Especially if there's loud truck, garbage truck. Especially if there's dates from like the 1600s. All right, I think that'll be it for here. Like I said, I'm gonna head up the river, do some, we haven't done a Delaware Canal video for a while. I think we'll get back to that. The one section I was gonna do has been closed for some time, but it's open now. So maybe I'll see you there. Thanks for watching.